The war in Ukraine has entered a dramatic new phase. Reports are circulating of senior Russian military figures being arrested or purged, and some commentators claim this signals deep problems within Vladimir Putin's leadership. But what's true and what's misinformation? Today we break down the real story, from arrest warrants by international courts to internal military turmoil in Moscow. First, let's clear up the biggest claim. Is Vladimir Putin arrested? The short answer, no. But an international court has issued an arrest warrant against him. In March 2023, the International Criminal Court in The Hague issued a formal arrest warrant for Putin, accusing him of war crimes, particularly the unlawful deportation and transfer of Ukrainian children from occupied territories to Russia. That warrant remains active, meaning if Putin ever steps foot in a country that recognizes ICC jurisdiction, he could legally be detained. Novaya Gazeta Europe. However, Russia doesn't recognize the ICC, and Putin remains free inside Russia and in countries outside ICC influence. Now, what about the rumor that, after battlefield setbacks or even army surrenders, Putin's own generals are rebelling or turning against him? This is where fact and social media speculation mix. Several top Russian military officials have indeed been arrested or tried, but not because they turned against Putin or defected to Ukraine. Instead, these arrests are mostly tied to corruption or internal power struggles. For example, a Russian military court sentenced Major General Denis Putilov to 8.5 years for accepting bribes related to defense contracts. Other generals and defense officials, including Lieutenant General Vadim Shamarin and others, were arrested on bribery or corruption charges as part of a broader crackdown. These arrests reflect internal Kremlin purges and criminal cases, not battlefield defections or generals siding with Ukraine. There have been individual Russian military figures, especially retired officers, who publicly criticized the war or Putin's handling of it, but none have defected to Ukraine or led a real military rebellion since the Wagner Group episode in 2023. For instance, retired Colonel General Leonid Ivashov publicly condemned the invasion and called for Putin to resign, but he wasn't leading troops and faced no battlefield role. In the past, during the Wagner Group insurrection in 2023, mercenary forces briefly advanced inside Russia, and there was talk of disobedience within military ranks. But Wagner capitulated, and Putin remained firmly in control. So while there's internal criticism and elite infighting, there's no verified example of a current serving general defecting or leading a coup. So what do these developments mean for the war and for Putin? 1. The ICC warrant symbolizes growing international legal pressure, even if not currently enforceable against Putin. 2. Arrests of generals and officials point to internal problems such as corruption, command failures, and elite distrust, especially after years of costly conflict. 3. No real military defection or mass surrender. Despite social media rumors, there's no verified report that high-ranking generals have joined Ukraine or that the Russian army has formally surrendered en masse. Meanwhile, heavy fighting continues on multiple fronts, and both sides are negotiating peace proposals even as conflict persists. News outlets report ongoing missile strikes and diplomatic movements at the international level. Putin remains in power, but his leadership is under increasing strain, legally, politically, and militarily. Don't believe everything you hear online. In a war this long and complex, rumors spread fast, but verified facts matter. If you found this video helpful, like, share, and subscribe for more clear, evidence-based analysis of global events. Comment below what topic we should break down next.